Hey, Passage Church, hope you and your family are doing well. November 1st, this coming Sunday, we are going to gather together at our physical location at 4419 South Smithfield Road. And if you do still have an alarm clock, don't forget to set it. But hey, before I tell you about some changes that we're making, wanted to just say thank you for remaining connected over the last several weeks. It has been a difficult season for many of us, and our testimony coming through it is that God is good and that God is faithful. And we celebrate that. We'll celebrate that this week as we worship Him. But hey, there are going to be some changes that we make that were in place previously. So I just want to walk through those quickly with you today. First is that our service times are 9 and 10:30. 9 and 10:30. They were 9 and 10:15. We're pushing that second service back 15 minutes to allow us a little bit more time for disinfecting and cleaning in the case that our pastor gets a little long-winded, which sometimes he does. And so when that happens, now we'll allow for a little bit more time for disinfecting and for cleaning. And so 9 and 10:30. You're still going to sign up and register your family at Eventbrite. And when you go to Eventbrite to register for your service time, we want to let you know that there's going to be a pop-up screen there of a number of questions that we will ask, the questions that you're used to answering during this season of coronavirus. And so they're questions like, have you been in contact with someone who's tested positive for the last 14 days? There's going to be a number of symptoms questions there. And the reason is just to heighten the awareness. And we would just encourage you that if you do find yourself experiencing one of these symptoms and you think, well, it's probably nothing, well, what do I do? Well, we just ask that you would catch us online that week. And we hope and pray with you that it is nothing and you're able to join us the next week. But just to be a little more sensitive to the whole situation that we all find ourselves in right now in this world that we live. And then the next thing that we would want to let you know about is that we are going to have some different entrance and exits. Really all the entrances are the same, but we're going to do a couple different things when we exit that might be a little bit different. There's nothing you can do to prepare for that. Just come on and it'll be real simple and easy to follow on Sunday morning. But also the last thing I wanted to let you know is that before the language we use in regards to mask and face coverings was we encouraged you to wear a face covering. We're going to change the language on that a little bit, and we're going to up our request. We're going to say this. We are asking you. We are asking you to wear a face covering. When you go to Eventbrite, the language there will be, hey, we are requiring folks that come and join us for worship to wear a face covering. And so I know that for some of you, this is a divisive thing, a difficult thing. But let me just say to you and remind you really what we walked through in Joshua a couple weeks ago. In Joshua chapter 2, we talked about pursuing unity as the body. And in that, there were a number of points to kind of help us pursue unity with one another. But two things I just want to remind you of. One was this, is that we want to address our concerns directly with the individual. If you hear that we are asking or requiring everyone to wear a face covering, and you want to have a conversation, we encourage you to contact me, one of our elders. We would love to talk with you further about that. Remember, one of the things we said, it's better to talk to them than about them. And so we would just welcome those responses to us, and we would gladly have that conversation. The second thing is this that we talked about in that sermon. We said we want to assume the best. When we're not sure we would have made the exact same decision that someone else made, and there's kind of a gap in our understanding of why they did what they did, we want to assume the best and not the worst. We would just ask from you as a church that you would assume the best of us as leaders, that we want the best for you, that we love you, that we care about you, we're concerned for you. And all of those things go into the new kind of standard of guidelines that we have as a church over the next few weeks. So that's pretty much it. We wanted to let you know how things might look a little different this Sunday, and hope that you will be able to join us at 9 or 10:30 or online. Reminder, you do what you believe to be best for you and your family. You are not more spiritual if you show up rather than you stay home, and you are not more spiritual if you choose to stay home for your safety than if you show up. So just remember that, and you come and join us when you believe it to be safe for you and your family. Some of you are asking, hey, what about Passage Kids? We will not be having Passage Kids this week. We are talking with our teachers and our leadership about when we will begin Passage Kids. And I can tell you this, that we are looking at starting birth through pre-K in the near future. That is coming, but the decision that we've made is with kindergarten through 5th grade, we're going to wait and open that up in January. There are some things we're talking about doing within worship for those different age groups and things that we're going to provide for them, but we're going to hold off until opening full Passage Kids until January the 10th. So church, we love you, and we look forward to seeing you on Sunday or sometime in the near future. If there's anything we can do to serve you during this season, please let us know. Have a great day.